Welcome back, you guys. It's Vaishnavi. I hope you guys are doing well. And today is 12th July and Saturday. And by the title, you may have guessed what's the today's video. It is about depression in the lockdown period. And I'm going to give you 8 tips to handle your depression, low mood phases. So let's get into the video. Okay, so number one is dealing with the uncertainty. So the lockdown is definitely a very uncertain period of time, and whenever you watch the news or anything, you always imagine when's it going to end and what's going to happen, how are we going to solve this, and blah blah blah. My tip is that take one thing at a time and try not to think a lot and keep your mind constantly on it and keep thinking about it for a longer period of time, and just take one things at a time. If you are dealing with certain situation, focus on that rather than focusing on the whole aspect of lockdown and all the problems that come with it. Tip number two is keep a routine. You need to keep a routine every day. Before lockdown, for all the years you have lived, you have always had a routine. No matter you are a school student, no matter you go to college or you work in the office or anything, you always have routine. You have a set period of time for lunch, dinner, everything. So I will suggest that don't break that routine. It is very easy to break that routine and go to your just lay in bed in the morning and all day. I have done that, so my tip is that do not do that. Keep a routine, uh, eat the same things on the same times, keep a track of your things and everything. Number three will be make achievable goals for yourself. It is very important to keep little goals for yourself every day. Like today, if you decide that I'm going to read 10 pages of this book, then do that, and like the whole day, manage your day that you will somehow read the 10 pages of that book, and that will be a goal for that day. So it might be anything, just starting from drinking like 7 glasses of water or anything. Keep small goals for yourself which you can achieve. Don't keep high goals that you will finish the whole book and everything. Don't do that. Keep small goals for yourself. Number four will be give each other space and time. So now that we are with our family, with our friends or somebody you live with, you are always constantly 24/7 with them, and we are not at all accustomed to that. We are always in our life, and by the end of the day you meet them and then you hang out. So now that is not the situation. You are constantly with them, and it may get very irritating that you start picking on fights and arguments without any reason. So my tip is that give each other space and time to recover, and try to let go of things easily. Try to ignore some things that the other person does, or you yourself ignore some things that you do, and try to keep yourself at a distance if you see an argument coming up. I'm not saying that don't have arguments, but try to keep yourself distant when some silly arguments happen or something. Give yourselves enough time. If you have other rooms at your home, then just go into the other room and do your work and that stuff. Okay. Fifth will be limit your time on social media and news. So nowadays we have lot of time in our hands, and we are constantly on our phone, WhatsApp, Instagram, and everything, and we constantly get updates about these lockdown situation, coronavirus things. So my tip will be that spend little bit of time, like in the morning, like you listen to the morning news or the night news, but don't spend your all day behind these news, because I remember that I used to look at the news constantly, and I used to keep track what is happening, and it exploded my mind that I was constantly keeping track that when will this get over and everything, and it did not help me at all. It did put me in a bad mood. So my tip will be that just limit your time on all that situation. So that's it for this video, and I hope you guys like this video. And for the next 3 points, I am going to share these points with you on a very special live after 2 or 3 days on Instagram. So check out my Instagram. The link will be here and in the description below. It will be with a very special guest, and I will discuss those 3 points with her, him, on that live. Make sure you join that live, and your questions might be also answered there. You can enjoy that live, and we may also talk for a bit. And if you have any suggestions for this video or any other suggestions, you can ask them in the comments below or on my Instagram. And make sure you like and subscribe this channel and this video. Share this video and let me know if this video helps you in any way. And yeah, that's it for this video. Take care and stay safe and wear the mask, and keep yourself sanitized, and I'll see you on that live and in my next video. Bye.